Shalom, Israel, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashemi Hawashai. And this video is going to be a video dedicated to my lovely sisters, the daughter of Zion's. This video is going to be dedicated to y'all, man, because, in society in America, they teach you to do certain things and do things a certain way. But I'm going to show you in the Bible how you're supposed to do things. And the number one thing I'm going to get into in this video is modesty. And we know that modesty is not just the outer appearance. You have to be modest in the inside and your spirit as well. You can have a head wrap on and have a modest dress on, but your inward part, you wicked. Your spirit wicked. So modesty goes both ways. You have to be modest on the outside and to be modest on the inside, which is your spirit. And I'm gonna touch on both of those things. I'm gonna mainly touch on the outer appearance because it's very important. Because you have people say appearance don't matter. What I wear don't define me. You body shaming. I can wear whatever I want to. But is that in the Bible? Because you have a lot of sisters that say I can wear whatever I want to, but you ask me if they believe in God, they say yes. You can't believe in God because God says completely opposite of what you say. God said it does matter what you wear. It's very important what you wear. It's very important what you wear. People are so-called judge you by what you have on. You think a brother that dressed homeless, right? He go to a big corporation trying to get a job. You think they gonna hire him? No, they ain't gonna hire him just by how he look. You know what I'm saying? So automatically when you see a woman that just half naked, you know what I'm saying, got everything showing, men automatically gonna think, oh, she for the streets. Automatically. That's automatically what's gonna come to a man. They're not gonna be like, oh, I want to marry her. I want to start a business with her. I want to have children with her. The first thing our brother gonna think when they see a sister half naked, oh, she for the streets. Let me go see what she talking about. Because appearance is very important. It's very important. That's why the Lord said, hey, I want y'all to dress modest. Y'all are my daughter. Y'all is not like the other nations. Hey, y'all black and Latino women, y'all are not like the so-called white women. Y'all are not like the so-called African women, East Indian women, Chinese women. Y'all are different. Y'all are set apart. So y'all can't be dressing and acting like these other nations. They do what they do. Cool. But y'all can't be doing that because y'all set apart. The Lord said he wants y'all to dress a certain way. And y'all see how Muslim women, they dress with their head wrap, what they might have dress on. Where do you think they get that from? They get that from us. That was our custom. But when we came over here to America, and these curses got on us for being disobedient, we got led astray. We forgot what our heritage was. We forgot what our custom was. Now we think our heritage is smoking weed, twerking on cars, killing each other, eating pork. We think that's what our heritage is. But that's not our heritage, man. We got to come back to our heritage and realize, hey, sisters, modesty is very beautiful. But it's all a plot on y'all. Because guess who they got in front of the TV to try to show you how to dress? Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat, City Girls, Cardi B. Who else? Corey LeRae, however you say her name. Corey LeRae, whatever her name is. You have all these women, Megan, I don't know if I said her, Megan Thee Stallion. You have all these, Sweetie. You have all these women that set up in front of the TV screen to be an example for the youth. So this is how I need to dress. This is how I need to act. But not knowing they not even acting right. You know what I'm saying? It's a plot. It's a plot because these rappers and these celebrities and these artists, they not going to get paid money if they don't do that. That's an agenda that's in Hollywood in the music industry. That's the agenda. The agenda is to destroy the so-called black youth. So they make these artists rap about and dress a certain way to get to the youth and destroy the youth. Because if these rappers and these artists, if the women not dressing half naked, if the women ain't talking about scamming, having sex with all different men in their music, they're not going to get money. They're not going to blow up. So they want them to talk about that because they know that our youth look up to them. So that's why you have a lot of our women dressing half naked. Who they get that from? A lot of these women are looking up to these celebrities because they thinking these celebrities is the ideal woman to be like. So they looking up to these celebrities. Oh, now, well, Nicki Minaj, she dressing half naked and she being successful. And Cardi B, she dressed half naked And it's crazy because they disrespect men in their music, talking about F that nigga. I don't need a nigga. But at the end of the day, they got husbands. Look at most of these women that's talking bad about men in their music, they have husbands. They got kids. They had a happy family. Why is that? Why are they telling you in their music to F the nigga, F this, F that, but they got a husband at home? Cardi B don't even let her children. Let me get this video. Cardi B don't even let her children listen to her own music. Hold on. Cardi B don't even let her own daughter listen to her music. But she'll let you listen to her music, to brainwash you and destroy you, but she won't let her daughter listen to her music. Let me show you. Let me get it. Alright, look. She playing her one of them songs. I don't want to play the music out loud because I don't want to get copyrighted, right? But she's playing that song WAP. You know that famous song, that wicked song that her and Megan Thee Stallion had together? She's playing that song WAP, right? So she's playing it, and then I think her daughter like 4 or 5 years old. I turned up. The Lord got it's everything of the Lord. I'ma play it, right? And when her daughter come into the room, she turned the song off. So how is it that you don't want your daughter listening to this type of music, but you allow millions of kids that look like you, you allow them to listen to the music and destroy themselves, but you won't let your own daughter listen to it? That's how you know the music is wicked. And it's all a plot against our women to destroy you, to destroy your modesty on a spiritual level and to destroy your modesty on a physical level. To think now it's okay to be a city girl. It's okay to be a thot. It's okay to twerk on cars. It's okay to twerk in the middle of the road. It's okay to do those. It's okay to sleep with multiple men, because this what they push. Let me show you. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but her daughter comes in the room and she turns the song completely off, and then act like nothing was happening. See that? She turned the song completely off. She was turned before her daughter came in the room, drinking some yon. You know what I'm saying? Then her daughter came into the room. She turned the song completely off because she know better. She know that I can't let my daughter listen to this because this will destroy my daughter on the spiritual level and on the physical level. I don't want my daughter to destroy it, but I gotta make some money, so I'm gonna push this music out because they want me. Because I have to. I'm gonna push this agenda out to my youth and destroy my youth and destroy them. See that? So it's all a plot to get to y'all sisters. And think about it, you have to wake up and see that. You have to wake up and drink the coffee. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna ask you a question. If you find a sucker, right? Would you just say you find a sucker on the ground? Would you want that sucker wrapped up, or would you want that sucker already open? Which one you gonna take? It's 2 suckers on the ground. One of them open and one of them wrapped up. Which one will you take? You gonna take the wrapped up. You gonna take the wrapped up sucker because you know nobody ain't messed with it. Nobody ain't licked on it. No ants done crawled on it. You gonna take the sucker that's already wrapped up rather than that sucker over there that you look at right now. Ants on it. You know, somebody done took a bite of it. You don't want that. So you gotta look at that on the physical level with you and how you dress. Nobody wants, you know what? Nobody wants you that's covering. Nobody wants a woman that's showing her body. Now they don't give a man nothing to look forward to. A man already see, everybody done seen what you got. That's how a lot of women be so-called for the streets. Because men done already seen what they got, man. The whole city done seen what she got. She got a butt. Oh, but she got some but they big, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, but she good. Like, everybody done seen what she got rather than that sister that's covered up with her hair. Right? It's like, dang. Now that give a man a little something. That make a man want to chase. Well, yeah, that make a man, I ain't gonna say chase, but that make a man want a woman even more. When you don't know what she got. When her attitude, you know, when her attitude is when her spirit is real soft. She barely speaks. She's soft spoken. And then she modest, tell you don't know what she got. That makes the man want that woman more than this woman that's loud, screaming, always drunk, half naked. Men look at that as as a one-night stand. Men don't look at that, oh, I want to start a family with that. Men don't look at that like that. Men look at that woman for one thing and one thing only. That's why a lot of our women get heartbroken. Lay down with a dude, then next thing you know, you wondering why he ain't texting you back. You wondering why he ain't calling you no more. Because you gave him what he wanted. He done with you. Then unless he call you, he gonna call you again whenever he ready. Rather than that other sister, you know what I'm saying? Rather than the other sister over there, head covered, head wrapped, you know what I'm saying? He not gonna be able to do it in her spirit, right? He not gonna be able to do her like that. And a man, I'm a man, so I know a man will approach a woman dressed half naked different than a woman that dressed modest. That's how you know it's a completely different thing. He'll approach a woman that just half naked on some game, like on some, hey, what you doing tonight? Hey, where your boyfriend at? You need to go. Let me get your number. I'm gonna hit you up. Where you stay at? He gonna approach her differently than he approaches modest sister. Like, he can't approach her the same way that he approached that other sister, because he know that she not gonna take that modest sister ain't know that. You gonna have to come completely different. You gonna have to come like humble, rather than you just coming smooth, just saying whatever you want to that other sister, because you know that she for the streets anyway, so you don't gotta say too much. Rather than that other sister that just half modest, you know what I'm saying? Her spirit modest. You have to be like, you might have to shake her hand. You have to shake her hand. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? I don't mean to interrupt you. I just seen you over here reading. I was wondering what you was reading. Oh, you reading so and so? What you know about that? I was reading that back when I was in high school. It's a wonderful book. You know, I enjoy that book. You know, I just seen you over here. You kind of looked sad. I want to come over here and see was you okay. He's gonna approach her differently than that sister that's half naked. He gonna be like, hey, shawty, what you got going on? Hey, what you doing tonight? Are you going to that party tonight? He gonna approach her differently than he approached the other sister. You know what I'm saying? Because he understands that this sister got respect for herself. And a sister that just half naked, keep it 100, they don't have respect for themselves. Because check it out, if you got respect for yourself and your body, you wouldn't want nobody else to see your body. Cause you gotta think about this. You have creeps in the world. You have rapists in the world. You have homosexuals, you have rapists, you have kidnappers in the world, and you shouldn't want them just to see your body. Because you understand, it's a lot of weirdos in this world. It's a lot of, when men see a half-naked woman, when a man see a half-naked woman, that's like when you throw blood in the water for a shark. They go to attacking, they go to swimming, they be ready to get there. You know what I'm saying? They be ready. So, modest sisters that just modest, they understand that their body is not for everybody. Like, my body is not for everybody but my husband. They understand that. But society got us, our women, thinking that, you know, you have to dress a certain way to fit in, to be appreciated. Or I gotta show my body. I'm beautiful. The only way I'm beautiful is when I wear makeup. The only way I'm beautiful is when I show my body. The only way I'm beautiful is when I'm twerking. That's what they got our women thinking, and they brainwashed our women, man. But that's not the way to be. That's not beauty. Beauty is when you're covered up. You know what I'm saying? That's beauty. Our women, our forefathers and foremothers, they was covered up. I mean, not forefathers. Our foremothers back then was covered up. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't showing everything. They understood that this just for my husband, man. But we destroyed. Let me get this precept. We are a destroyed people. So things that we think that's okay or it's not okay. Thus says the Lord. Hold on. Let me get this precept real quick. I want to get 10. It's Hosea chapter 4 and verse 6. He said, "My people." So like my market just dropped. He said, hold on, Salaki. He said, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, because they have rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of God, I will also forget the children." So the Lord said, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. So our people are destroyed You know what I'm saying? If you think that if you think that the only way you beautiful is when you just have naked, that's destroyed. When you think the only way you beautiful is when you wear makeup and weave, you destroyed. You know what I'm saying? And our people, the Bible said our people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. We are literally destroyed. We don't know nothing about our heritage. We don't know our language. We don't know our nationality. We don't know our forefathers or foremothers. No, we don't know nothing about them. We know about Young Boy Music and when he finna drop, but we don't know nothing about Abraham. Or we know about Lil Baby, but we don't know nothing about David. You know what I'm saying? Or we know about Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. They full name, their whole name, where they from, how many kids they got, what's their husband name. We know about them, but we don't know about Judith. We don't know about Esther. You feel what I'm saying? That's how destroyed we is. And the scriptures say it's Satan, bro. But the scriptures had said something about our women. Let me get that precept. I'm gonna get it, man. And our women are the most beautiful women on the planet Earth, bro. Meaning you don't have to show your body to be beautiful. You don't have to show your body to be accepted. You know, you don't have to do that. Our women never had to do too much. Showing your body, that's doing too much. Our women they never had to do too much. All they had to do was cover up. You know, our men was attracted to their spirit, and they first thing they see was their face, because they couldn't see nothing else. They fully covered up. So the only thing you could really see is their face, and the only thing you can see is their face. You maybe can see the hair. Sometimes they probably didn't have their hair wrap on. You can see their hair in the conversation that they gave you. That's the only thing that you was getting out of them. You wasn't getting no, man, she thick. Dang. You wasn't getting none of that. You couldn't see nothing. It wasn't no lust. You couldn't see that. You know, so you don't have to do all that, you know. And I'm gonna show you something crazy in a few minutes. This what the Lord said. 1 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9 through 10. In like manner also, now this is, you have people say the Lord don't care about how I dress. This is my body. First and foremost, this is not your body. And that's one thing that you got to remember. You have to respect the Lord's body. This temple is not your body. This is the Lord's temple. You know what I'm saying? This is not your body, so you can't do whatever you want to this body. You have to be disobedient to the person that created this body, and get into the word and see what things that you can and cannot do to this body, because it's not your body. So he gives you things that you can and cannot do to your body. Like you can't get tattoos, you can't defile your body by unclean food, you have to dress a certain way. Now he's telling you that because this is his body. He can tell you whatever he wants to, because this is not your body. Just like a person that owns houses, you know what I'm saying? People that rent from him, they can't tell him what to do to the house. It's his house. He can kick them out, he can change the rules around, but the person that's renting it can't tell him what to do to the house. So you can't tell the Lord what to do to his body. You have to listen to what he said and obey him when he said about things that you can and cannot do to his body. So 1 Timothy 2 and 9 through 10. In like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broided hair or gold or pearls or costly array, but which becometh women, professing godliness with good works. So I'm bringing to break this bond. The Lord said in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel. So the Lord wants his women, his daughters of Zion, to dress in modest apparel. Not to be no Cardi B, not to be no Megan Thee Stallion, not to be no city girls. That's not dress modest. That's dressing like a whore. He said, and shamefacedness, shamefaced is when, you know, shamefaced, and that's something that's a spirit. That's why I said modesty is not only a physical thing, an outer appearance, but modesty is also a spiritual thing too, because the Bible says you got to be shamefaced, and being shamefaced is being you basically like you care about how you dress when you come out the house. You don't want to speak. You don't want to speak too much when you're around a whole group of men. You want to be soft spoken. You want to have your head down. You don't want to be looking at every man's face. That's shamefacedness. You know, that's why I say modesty go two ways. You have to have it spiritually before you have it physically. And sobriety, not with braided hair. So basically what he's saying when he say not with braided hair or gold or pearls or costly array, he's not saying there's nothing wrong with having those things, but make sure that your spirit first. Make sure your spirit right before you worry about those things. Make sure your spirit is modest before you start worried about a head wrap. before you worry about a modest dress, before you start worrying about pearls, embroidered hair, before you start trying to look good, modesty on the outer appearance. Make sure your spirit is right on the inward appearance of modesty, because your inward appearance is going to reflect your outer appearance. If you modest on the inside, it's going to reflect your outer appearance. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you work on being modest on the inside first before you worry about trying to be modest on the outside. You want to make sure that your spirit, that you got that spirit of a Proverbs 31 woman, and then you want to increase on being modest. Right? So let me get this. It's another one, and this is a video for not to bash the sisters, not to be like, oh, you wicked for just half naked. You gonna go to the lake of fire, which is true if you don't repent. But I'm not here to bash sisters, you know what I'm saying? Because I know we just doing what we've been taught. You know, we doing the things that we've been taught here in America and around the world, because this world is wickedness. So we get taught wicked things. So we only doing what we've been taught. But we have to come out of that. We have to refresh our brain. Things that we've been taught, we gotta relearn those things. And no, I can't. That's wrong. That's wrong. Most of the things that we've been taught here in America to do are completely wrong, and it's against the Lord. You know, so now we gotta come out of that, and that's my job, to let our people know the things that they doing wrong, so you can change out of that. Because if we don't let you know what you're doing wrong, we're gonna be like everybody else. We're not letting you know what you're doing wrong. We're gonna continue to allow you to be in sin and continue to talk about you behind your back. Oh, she's that girl right there. She 10 years old with makeup on. She 10 years old dressed and half naked. But what's the point of saying that if you're not gonna tell them what they doing wrong? You feel what I'm saying? So it's up to us to let our people know where they messed up at and what they gotta do better. This Titus, and this goes to the spiritual part of being modest. It's the book of Titus, chapter 2, in verse 3 through 5. The aged women, likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not giving them much wine, teaches a good thing. So you can't be, giving them much wine. You can't be an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in the party taking shots after shots after shots. You can't be doing that thing, because the Lord requires something of you being the daughter of Zion. You gotta think about it. You're not just no bitch. You're not just no city girl. You're not just no black woman. You are literally the Lord's. You are literally the daughter of Zion. You literally descend from the greatest people on the face of the earth. So you can't be out here defiling your temple and doing things that you're not supposed to be doing. So you got to teach good things, man. Your job, especially if you older women, you being an older woman, your job is to teach the younger generation good things. The younger children, the younger women good things. Because our women need some women to look up to. They don't have nobody to look up to but Cardi B and the people that they see on TV. So the Bible was saying, hey, you aged women, you women of age, your job is not to be going to the club on Saturdays. Your job is not to be looking for 5 different men on Tinder, looking for 5 different men. Your job is not to be arguing against other sisters on Facebook Live, cussing her out, calling her her name. That's not your job. Your job is to teach good things for the younger women. You gotta be an example to the younger women, because if you don't, who else gonna do it? We see that now. Who else gonna do it? You have to be, and let me get this precept, and I'm gonna come back to this. Now this is really, really true. This is Ezekiel chapter 16 and verse 44. Behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter. So the Bible said, hey man, let me get this precept. Let me get this picture. Hold up. So the Bible said, as is the mother. Hold up. Let me get a picture. Let me see if I can. So the Bible said, I want to get two examples, right? I'm gonna find this is some sisters I just found, right? And this is a very true scripture. I really wanna, let me see. I really want to get this precept. Bear with me, man. Bear with me. If I can't find it, hold up. Bear with me. Bear with me. Be patient. Patient with me. Patient with me. I should have had this already set up. What? All right, hold up. And it's crazy because this precept is so true. And I'm trying to find like a good picture to show you. And it's so real. Hold up. Well, let me get this. Boom. So the scripture said, as a woman is, as a mother is, so is her daughter. So you gotta think about it. When you see this, you know, when you see this right here, that's the woman the same as the daughter. You know, that's the woman the same as the daughter. Because the scripture said, as a woman is the same as her daughter. So we got to make sure that we be an example to our women, man, because the daughters look up to the women. If the mothers teach the daughters how to dress and how to move, they're gonna be exactly alike. They're gonna be exactly the same. If her mama dress modest, she gonna dress modest. If her mama dress like this right here, she gonna dress like this right here. If her mother dressing like this and allow her to dress like this, when she get older, she's gonna dress like this. And what's crazy, bro, up there in the comments with this circle, I don't know if you can see it. This is one reason why you gotta dress modest. Because you have creeps. This man said, 15 years in jail ain't gonna hurt me. This a grown man saying this about a little girl. 15 years in jail won't hurt me. You feel what I'm saying? You have women allowing their children. Hold up. I don't even want to get to. I don't want to get too in depth with it, with showing the children. But y'all know y'all know what I'm talking about. When you see a child, you know what I'm saying. You have a young child, 6 or 7 years old, with a purse already, with sunglasses on, with tight clothes on, makeup on already at 7 years old. Then look at her mom. What her mom gonna be doing? The same exact thing. She's just like her mom. Most of these daughters are just like their mom because the scripture just said, as a mother is, so is her daughter. So you got to make sure that you raise up your children, mainly if you're a woman, mainly your women daughters. Raise them up to be how you is. But you gotta make sure that you straight first before you raise them up to be like you, because you don't want them to grow up and be like you. If you wicked, you dress and half naked, because your child gonna grow up to be just like you, and you wondering like, dang, this girl bad, man. Why she so bad? Because she got you in her. She got a little bit of you in her. Or why she dressing like that? Why she coming home at 3 o'clock in the morning? She smelling like weed. Cause you do that. Why this girl cussing so much? Why she cussing at me for? Every time I hear her on the phone, she saying to cuss her. Cause she got that from you. As a daughter is, as a mother is, so it's her daughter. So we gotta make sure that we being an example to the kids, bro. Let me go back to that. Boom. Let me go back to that. Boom, boom, boom. Where was it? Oh yeah, Titus 2 and 3 and 5. The aged women, likewise, that they be in behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers, not giving them much wine, teachers of good things. Now, if I'm reading these things, do you see a lot of our women with these tendencies? Holiness, not false accusers, not giving them much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober. What women do you know teaching the young women to be sober? They passing the blunt to them. They ain't teaching them to be sober. They pouring up and giving it to them, thinking it's funny, letting their kids taste a little bit of wine at the age of 6. To love their husbands. So hey, you gotta love your husband. I'm not saying all our women, but majority of our women, a lot of our women barely even have husbands. You got ears to hear? They barely even have husbands on so-called. They barely have husbands. They can't even say, I love my husband. They got 5 different husbands. And there's 6 on the side. 8 baby daddies. So our women don't know how to love a husband because we barely have husbands. Kind of fighting in the household. She throwing hot grease on her. Who this on your phone, nigga? Who is this? Who is Keisha? I don't know no Keisha. Where she stay at? Where the address at? Tell her I'm finna pull up. Gonna get the gun. Start cocking the gun. I'm coming. I'm ready. I'm in the car. Marcus. You know what I'm saying? That's how love our women is. To love their children, we gotta love our children, bro. And if you love your child, you're not gonna teach them nothing evil. You're not gonna teach them how to scam. You're not gonna teach them how to roll a blunt up. You're not gonna teach them how to dress half naked. How to have 2 or 3 different niggas trying to chase you. You're not gonna teach them how to do that. You're gonna love them enough to teach them the correct way how to be a woman. Not how to be a city girl. Not how to be a bitch. And it's crazy, but why is our women calling each other bitch? Why is our women calling each other HOE? I hear that. We probably do that. Bitch. Oh, you wow. I'm crying. That's beyond me. You hell. Girl, get out my face, you bitch. You know what I'm saying? We say stuff like that, but we say it like it's funny. We destroy it. To be discreet, you gotta be discreet. You gotta be cautious. Everything that you do before you do it, every word that you speak, you have to be cautious. You have to think before you speak that word. A lot of our women say, and they'll tell you this, I don't got no filter. I don't have no filter. I say whatever I want to when I want to say it. That's not being discreet, and that's not being a good woman. You being a nigga woman. If you say whatever comes to your mind, you don't care if it's good or bad, or is it gonna hurt somebody, if it's gonna sound ladylike. If you don't care, you are a nigga woman, and you're gonna be destroyed. You're not gonna get the kingdom of heaven being a nigga woman. You have to be soft spoken. You have to be discreet. You don't have to have that hard spirit on you. That hard spirit was not made for you. That tough spirit, that independent woman spirit, that dang nigga woman spirit, it was not made for you. That's a demon on you. You was never made to try to act hard. That dyke spirit on you. You got a dyke spirit on you. Those spirits were never made for you. Your spirit was made to be soft-spoken, to be discreet, to be humble, to be gentle. Not always tough. You have women that, the Bible, the Bible want our women to be gentle, soft-spoken. You have women come to you, hey, nigga, where you been at, fool? I miss you. Hey, you going to Keisha house? Talking like a dude. Kind of punch you in the chest. Hey, nigga, where you been at, boy? Hey, what you got going on tonight? Like, bro, why are you talking like a nigga? You know what I'm saying? Our women ain't soft no more, bro. Our women try to slap you in the face. You know what I'm saying? That's not how women used to be, man. Our women was not getting tatted all up, tatted on their arm, tatted on their face, tatted on their stomach, tatted on places they ain't supposed to be tatted. You know what I'm saying? That's not being the Proverbs 31 woman. You say, keepers at home, chaste, keepers at home. So you supposed to be keepers at home. A lot of our women don't even like to stay home. Our women was made to be home. You ain't made to be going working all these different jobs. You supposed to be home with the children, teaching the children, making sure the house straight. A lot of our women, they don't care about their rooms. Hey, a lot of these women are real dirty, bro. And they be the cute ones. It be the 10s. The ones that you go crazy over. They be the nastiest ones. Now you go to their crib, smell like dookie. Dog dookie. You walking in the house, you stepping on dog dookie. You know what I'm saying? Dishes all in the dishes ain't washed. You know what I'm saying? Food molded in the. You like, what's going on? How you look like this? I come in your crib looking like a crack house. You know, but because a lot of our women ain't keepers at home. And when it goes to the music, I don't cook, I don't clean. I forgot who. I think Cardi B said that, or Nicki Minaj say I don't cook or I don't clean. But she's capping because I seen the video of her actually cleaning. So these artists think like not making our women think it's okay not to be cleaning. You just letting your house go to waste. Now when you get a man, you ain't cooking and cleaning, and this is why a lot of men. I'm be 100. This is why a lot of men start going to other women. You know what I'm saying? Start so-called sneaking off to going to other women because they come to the crib. He just worked real hard. Man sweating. He working 2 jobs. Come home, ain't no food cooked. But she in the living room with her feet propped up, watching a movie. You know what I'm saying? On the phone to her, one of her homegirls gossiping. Girl, you heard about so and so? Bro, come home, ain't nothing cooked. Now he gotta make a sandwich again. He's tired of making sandwiches, man. Man makes sandwiches every day. He tired of them figure sandwiches. Then there's barely bread in the house. He go to the bathroom, finna use the bathroom. He tired. Oh my God, there ain't no food. Nothing that my clothes ain't washed. Maybe I get some peace and quiet in the bathroom. You know, she's aggravating. Maybe I get some peace and quiet in the bathroom. Go to the bathroom, smell like dookie. She already done doodle before you came in there. She ain't spraying no Febreze. Now it smell like dookie. Now you gotta sit and doodle while I smell like dookie. It ain't no more Febreze. She used all of it last time. Now she got the empty Febreze bottle on the counter. All this stuff going on because she not taking care of her house. Now the man gonna be like, man. Now his mind gonna start wondering like, I can't do this no more, man. Now he's gonna start hitting up other women. Now she gonna be looking crazy like I don't know what I did wrong. Sister, it smell like dookie in the bathroom. You didn't spray nothing. You left doodoo in the bathroom, in the toilet. This food ain't done. And even if it is done, it's burnt. Nothing ain't prepared. His clothes dirty. He got what, dirty clothes to work. You know what I'm saying? So of course he's gonna wonder. His mind gonna start wandering off. You wicked. You are wicked. And you don't want to be like that, sisters. You want to be the sister that make sure the household in order. Because men, we need y'all sisters, bro. Y'all play a big part in our life, bro. That's why you got to build yourself up to be that Proverbs 31. Because no man wants a ratchet, loud nigga woman. That's going to cause us stress in the household. We want a sister that's going to make sure everything right for us. Going to rub our feet. Going to make sure food done. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of woman that we want to have. And that's the women that you got to build yourself up to be, not only for us, but for the Most High. Because the Most High will want y'all to be like that. So you should want to be like how the Most High will want you to be. Not like how the world will want you to be. Just half naked. Do whatever you want to do. Go to Miami and sleep with all these different men during spring break. That's not how the Lord wants you to be. The Lord wants you to be discreet. Keepers of the house. Obedient to their husbands. That the word of God be not blasphemed. So you want to be obedient to your husbands, amen. And that goes back to, you have to make sure that you're being obedient and disciplined to the right man. Because a lot of men are same way as women, nigga men. You know, they still caught up in this world. So that's why you have to make sure that you pick the right man to be, well, make sure that you courting the right man. Make sure that if this person that you want to be with, you got to make sure that he's not no nigga man that's gonna beat on you, not gonna provide. He's gonna steal from you. You don't wanna have that, man. And you don't wanna be submissive to a wicked man. You have to make sure that you get yourself right, because you're gonna get that wicked man. I mean, you're gonna get that wicked man. Let me get that precept. This is Iraq. Chapter 26 and verse 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly man, a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that fears the Lord. So if you're a wicked woman and you being wicked, dressing wicked, acting wicked, you ain't modest, your spirit ain't modest, you being a nigga woman, you sleeping with all these different men, of course you're gonna attract wicked men. But if you humble, if you modest in the inside and on the outside, you're not going to attract wicked men. The Lord not going to give you over to a wicked man that's going to beat on you. He going to give you to a righteous man, because it won't make sense for him to give you. Y'all going to be unequally yoked. If you righteous sisters and he wicked, you know what I'm saying? The Lord deals with a just balance. He's not going to have, because the Lord, you got to think, the Lord loves you, man. The Lord loves you enough to give you a dress code. If that's the same thing, like if your parents allow you to do whatever you want to do, they don't love you. If they allow you to dress however you want to dress, they don't love you. The Lord loves you enough so much to give you a dress code. That's love. That's not hate. He's not hating you. He's not hating because he's giving you a dress code. He love you for giving you a dress code, because he understands how. Cause it ain't no other women. I'm just say this. And there are no other women that have the shape of our women, how our women body shaped, or naturally. No other race got that. So the Lord know that a lot of your body shouldn't be made for every man, because men will be looking at your body, staring at your body. I seen a dude take a picture of a woman butt. He walked past her. She going this way. He walking this way. He looked back. He take a picture of her butt. So the Lord wants you to just modest, so you won't attract weirdos like that looking at you. You know what I'm saying? So we got to make sure that you on your P's and Q's when it comes to that modesty. And modesty is a beautiful thing. It's a very, very, very beautiful thing. You feel what I'm saying? It's not a burden to dress modest. You should want to dress modest. If you care about your body, you feel what I'm saying? If you care about your body and you really, really love the Most High, you will want to dress modest. It shouldn't be something that feel like it's forced on you, something that's a burden to you. You should want to do that. That should be something that you want to do because you love the Lord. And also, you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with dressing a little modest, man. Look at that. Modesty is beautiful. Modesty is beautiful. You don't have to be plain. You know what I'm saying? You can spice it up. You don't have to have no long, fat dress on, hair wrap, cricket. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to look like that, man. You can spice it up. Spicing it up. Now I mean, had the head wrap on. You know what I'm saying? Had the head wrap on. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful right there, man. That's beautiful. And any sister can change. I don't want to hear no, I can't do it. It be too hot to have a dress on when it's summer. Well, it all comes down to if you love the Lord or not. You know what I'm saying? It all comes down to if you love the Lord or not. That's all it comes down to. You know, so Shalaki. Most of my finna close out. Finna close out in a few. I want to get one more piece up. In fact, I'm gonna show you one more picture of my rib. Hold up. Just to show you, I was looking for more, but most of them on her phone. But I think I might have passed the Salaki, yeah. I don't know. Did I pass it? I don't know. But anyway. Oh wait, it might be right here. Yeah, it's up here. Hold up. You can't really see it. You can't really see it now, man. You can't really see the fit. It was a I might put the fit. It was a mighty fit that she had on, real smooth through the spirit. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? So you can barely see it, but it just show you that, you know, you don't have to dress, sisters. You don't have to dress, showing your body, showing everything that you got. You don't need to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna attract no good man. Then you don't respect yourself because you're showing your body. Anybody can just see your body. You have a person that you don't even know can say they already done seen your body. Just imagine that. A person that don't even know you have the right to say they already seen your body. They already seen what you got. They don't even know you. They plotting on you and you don't even know it. You know, so let me see if I had another precept. If not, I'll close out. So like, and it's so wild because I found it. Now go back. I found some pictures. As a mother is, going back to that Ezekiel, what I just read to y'all, when I said as a mother is, so is her daughter. It's no lie. The Bible's not lying. As a mother is, so is her daughter. Look at that. Now you got to be wild saying that's cute, bro. Look at that. Just like a mom. Look at that. Look at that. As a mother is, so is her daughter. That's insane, bruh. That's wild. Got the little sister in the hardy pose. Look at that. As a mother is, so is her daughter. Literally. Literally. How is that even cute for your daughters to be dressing like that at that young age, bro? That's why a lot of our sisters grow up the way they do, because they learning from their mother. They seeing their mother doing these things. They see their mother bringing 4 different men in the household. So what they gonna do? They're only doing what they've been seeing, what they've been taught by their mother, the sisters. So yeah, we got to make sure, women, you got to be an example to the sisters, to your daughters. Being that example. When you dress modest, you that light. When you dress modest, you stand out, because it's very rare to see, especially our women, dress modest. So you stand out. So you give little sisters hope. You know what I'm saying? To dress modest. They won't be ashamed because they see you doing. Oh, she's saying she dressed modest. She's pretty, so I can do that. That gives them hope. That way you have to be that light to the sisters, man. You older sisters got to be a light to the younger sisters. You can't be dressing naked and dressing half naked and dressing like whores, acting like whores, twerking on cars, moving cars, which I've seen before. You can't be like that, because the children gonna look at that thinking that's the way to be a woman. And they're gonna do like that. You know, so sisters, make sure that you modest spiritually inside and on the physical level. Make sure that you work on being modest. You know what I'm saying? Get you some dresses, not no tight dresses that can see your figure. The dresses that can't see your figure. You know, because you want to be covered up. That's like you finding what I want to say. Finding a modest so-called black woman, Latina woman, is like finding treasure. You know what I'm saying? Finding a whole bunch of treasure with gold in it. It's very rare, and that's why. Let me see. I'm gonna read what Muhammad Ali said to his daughter. Where is it at? He said, an incident transpired when Muhammad Ali's daughter arrived at his home wearing clothes that were quite revealing. So Muhammad Ali's daughter came to his house, probably dressed half naked, showing everything, right? Here is the story as told by one of his daughters. When we finally arrived, my father took a good look at us. Then he sat me down on his lap and said something that I would never forget. He looked me straight in my eyes and said, Hannah, everything that God made valuable in the world is covered and hard to get to. Where do you find diamonds? Deep down in the ground, covered and protected. Where do you find pearls? Deep down at the bottom of the ocean, covered up and protected in that beautiful shell. Where do you find gold? Way down in the mine, covered over with layers and layers of rock. You got to work hard to get to them. That's fact. You got to work hard to get to them. What I was saying, man, you know, with a man and a modest woman. He looked at me with serious eyes. Your body is sacred. You're far more precious than diamonds and pearls, and you should be covered too. Facts. That's nothing. Everything he said was facts. Women, you are more. Everything that's precious is always covered up in here. Hey, you have women. You have people that have money in the safe. They gonna have it hid. They're not gonna have it in the open so people can see it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have it covered up, and you are more precious than money, than pearls, than gold. So that's why the Lord wants you to be covered up. Because you sacred, you precious in his eyes. He don't want everybody to see your body. You are sacred, and everything that's sacred is always covered up and protected, man. Covered up and protected. So remember that, man. You being daughters of Zion, you being God's chosen people, hey, your body is sacred. Your spirit is sacred. So make sure that you work on that, man. Work on that daily. It's a daily thing. I'm not gonna say next morning you're gonna wake up trying to modest, you're gonna have dresses and all that. It's a process. But you have to make sure that you put forth the effort to change that, and the Most High will constantly work with you to the point where, like, I seen, like, let me show you. Let me see if I can find a picture. And modesty it's like steps to it, you know, because I know you have modesty, like you have people wear dresses, right? They start off trying to be modest, and it kind of starts kind of being iffy because they're trying to be modest, but it's not really as modest as they think it is. So now it's like steps to it. Like, now my dressing is long. Now you start getting a longer dress. Then you see it's kind of too tight. Then you get another dress that's not as tight. You know what I'm saying? Then it's a process to this modesty thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're new into the truth. So it's something that you have to work on. But you have to be willing to work on that like you be willing to work on anything else. You know what I'm saying? So this is my video on that. That's all I really want to say. You know, going into that, man, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashini, Hawashai. And sisters, remember, it is possible, you know, to be modest. It's a beautiful thing to be modest. So don't look at modesty as being, you know, something that's ugly, something that's, you know, that's bad. Modesty is a very, very beautiful thing, especially in the Most High eyes. He loves when a sister is modest, when a sister is covered up. He loves that because that's how he was made you to create. That's what I want to say. That's why he created you to dress like that. Not to be showing your body, having all these revealing tight clothes on that all these stores be selling to trap you, and all these rappers be talking about to trap you. It's all these things are to get to our women. That's why you have what color, what race of people are the main people that's talking about dress half naked? I'm scamming, I'm robbing, I'm a bad BITC. It's our women. It's our women. You don't see no white women doing that. You don't hear no Chinese people rapping about that. You don't hear no Japanese people rapping about half naked women, dressing half naked, scamming. It's our women because they want our daughters of Zion to destroy themselves. You know? So with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Hawashai. Sisters, get modest. The time is now. We in the last days. The time is now, sisters, to gird up your loins, man. Leave that stuff in the past. Leave that dressing half naked. All that stuff is played out. It been played out. Men will tell you it's been played out. You trying to impress these men, but these men ain't impressed by what you got. They already done seen it. They done seen everything. So be different. Stand out, sister. Be that light. Shalom.